So folks, when we talk about a potting recipe, there are a couple of basics that I want you to get right. And that's whatever plants I put inside here could be emulated into a new garden bed, could be changed into a little bed that's maybe 1 square meter. So what I do put together here, remember they all enjoy the same conditions, number one. So whether it's full sun or whether it's semi-shade, in this case, this pot recipe that I'm going to be doing could very easily cope in half day or a full day sun. So when we're talking about the container, there are two things I want you to remember. Number one, we're looking for a thriller. Now, a thriller is obviously just as the word describes. What is the plant that I'm going to use that's going to hold it all together? It's bold, gives more height, and it's going to be the dominant plant in the pot. The next one is the filler, and the filler is exactly as it says. So it's something in between, all right? It's something in between that's going to drop in height, and most importantly, whenever you're choosing your filler, find something with a different texture. Now, the spiller needs to be as it says. It needs to be a plant that is going to be much lower down and is going to fill off the edges. And really, it's going to soften the whole pot. And here I could go with this, which is this amazing petunia, and it's called Midnight Sky. Ah, what a combo. Hey, look at that. The blue actually picks up on the black. Now, I quite like that. Likewise, I could swap it out for this beautiful Plectranthus, which is called Sasha. And once again, we're working with contrasting textures of leaf, size of leaf, and of course color. And this, for me, is what I ultimately want you to take home. Right, guys, let's get down to the mix. I'm going to be adding in a good quality potting soil and some organic bio-ocean. I am going to be adding in some sterilized bone meal, 1 or 2 handfuls, which helps to promote root growth. Now, a note, whenever you are planting any proteas, leucodendron, do not use any chemical fertilizers. Once it's all mixed through, this is going to be a powerful potting mix. Ideally, what we've got in here is good drainage because it's a great bark-based potting soil. Rolo really likes the smell of the bone meal. And of course, we've got the nutrition of the bio-ocean, which are these little guys, which is chicken litter, plus, of course, the seaweed, which means that probably for 6 months at least, this pot is going to be well fed with optimum nutrition. So let's get it in. Right, drainage is always important, so in goes some coarse gravel into the bottom of the terracotta pot. Then we're going to add and fill this container up to at least halfway before we start adding in our first plant. And I have decided that I am going to go with this beautiful burgundy sunset. When I saw it, I fell in love. I was like, I don't know where I'm going to put you, but you are coming home with me. Isn't that always the case with so many plants? Okay, remember when you're taking a plant out of a container, the plastic container, squeeze, 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 pop your hand over there. There we go, holding it nicely, and then turn it upside down, and out he comes, nice and easy. All right, so here is going to be our thriller, and what a thriller it is. Man, perfect height. Let's double check the height so you can see when my hand is there. If I follow my hand straight across to the lip of the pot, I've still got a bit of a gap there, which means that once I've filled it, I'm not going to have potting soil all the way to the top. Okay, that baby's in. Next up is going to be my filler, and I cannot help myself but to use the Carex Bronco. It is such an incredible plant to use in containers and in the landscape. The contrast, the textures, just make other plants pop. And that really is the beauty about this strange, half-dead looking color. So just a little bit of a tease there, and in you go. Ooh, and let's just get her hair. Got to tease it out. And what is the spiller going to be? I think I'm surprising myself as we're going along this. And I think it has to be the Plectranthus sasha. Now, guys, you'll notice this is a hanging basket. And let me tell you, this is such a quick cheat. It is fantastic. So you've got people coming over, you haven't really had a chance to plant things, or you've got a special occasion or function at your house, and you're needing to have pots looking instant, as we all do, then go along and grab a few hanging baskets. Because as soon as you take off the hanger part and take it out of its plastic pot, you immediately have a really good instant effect. And come on, baby, you're gonna go right in here, tease out these roots a bit. Oh, am I loving you? Pull this guy around a bit. Oh, caramba. I really need to see around the front. I'm dying to. And finally, a good drink of water. And remember, folks, we planted in a terracotta pot. We put 3 plants into 1 container, so water's going to be important. Full sun and a good drink of water every 3rd or 4th day.